It's going to be risky. I'm too busy. It's going to take a long time. I'm not smart enough. Hear this and hear this well. All excuses are misalignments.
What if you were free of the excuses which are holding you back from the life you want to live?
And do not ever allow money to be a reason why you don't fulfill your dharma, your destiny, and what you're here to do.
Dr. Wayne Dyer returns to PBS with his extraordinary new special, Excuses BEGONE.
Every action that we have is a choice. And this program is really about choosing and not excusing. You can indeed change anything about yourself. Don't underestimate your own personal ability to make just that happen.
With wit, compassion, and an unshakable belief in your power to change, Dr. Dyer invites you to say, Excuses BEGONE.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, you're so very kind. I appreciate it very, very much. This is the 10th anniversary of my doing public television specials and having them air all across the country on a variety of subjects. I'm honored to be here with you. We've raised a lot of money for public television, which to me is one of the great causes across the country. It helps people to live from a place of integrity and higher consciousness and spirit. And I'm honored to be a part of PBS. This program is about something called excuses. Excuses, excuses, excuses. Habits, habits, habits. So many people live their lives from these habits and don't have to. There are a couple of quotes that I want you to look at that I put right up here for you. The first is a very important concept. Never underestimate your power to change yourself. Never overestimate your power to change others. And the reason I put this quote out right here at the beginning of this program about excuses being gone is that no matter who you are, no matter what age you are, no matter how long you've lived, the promise I have of this program is that if you follow the steps that I am going to outline here for you, that if you've been overweight for your entire lifetime, if you've been addicted to anything for your entire lifetime, if you've lived a life of poverty for your lifetime, if relationships haven't worked for you, whatever it is, however long it's been with you, that there is a way to change those habits and to change the thinking that supports those habits. I've come to know that. I've written an entire book about it. I believe in it. I've been practicing it not only in my own life, but with other people in workshops all around the world. And I know that there is something that you can do about them. You can indeed change anything about yourself. Don't underestimate your own personal ability to make just that happen. The second quote says something that is responding to what it is that you have to do to make that happen. Lao Tzu spoke about this in the Tao Te Ching. When you correct your mind, everything else will fall into place. So whatever these habits are, whatever it is that you have lived with for a very, very long time, it's about don't underestimate your own ability to change it, and if you work at correcting your mind in a very short amount of time, you can go from someone who had these habits to someone who's living at a very different level. I did a program not too long ago here for public television called Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life. And it was based upon the great teachings of Lao Tzu 2,500 years ago in the Tao Te Ching that some people call the wisest book ever written. In that book, what I learned and what I tried to offer to the public who watch public television, it taught us, and it taught me, what to think. What ways to go about thinking that we didn't before. So many of us who grew up here in the Western world believe that you have to always strive, that you have to work hard, that the harder that you work and the more you set goals and the tougher that you are, the more you get done. In Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life, I learned to think flexible, to think soft, to become humble, to be non-interfering, to remember that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step. Live in the present moment. So this show, this program that I'm speaking about here, is different from that. Because I really think I know what to think. And I practiced it for an entire year as I wrote the book, Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life, and put that program out. But what so many people have difficulty with is, okay, I may know what to think, but I don't know how to change the way that I have been thinking. I just keep repeating the same patterns over and over and over again. And this is what I want to address here with you in this program, that there is a method, I call it a technology, there is a program, there is a paradigm, and I'm going to present it to you before this program is ended. And it's the promise I make right here at the beginning, that if you follow the steps, and you'll see if you look at this beautiful set here, and this staircase is, I asked them to create it because it is the result of a quotation from Mark Twain. Habit is habit, and not to be flung out the window by any man, but coaxed down the stairs one step at a time. You can almost think of yourself as at the top of this staircase. And each one of these steps on this staircase represents a way that we have of thinking that in the end keeps us either stuck in that habitual way of thinking or changing those thoughts and no longer identifying yourself as someone who is stuck, who's had a destiny imposed upon them. Basically, there are two very large excuses that we carry with us, and I want to talk a little bit about them here in the opening of this program, and then as we move along, go into the very specific steps that will help you to identify how to make those changes. And believe me, the idea that because you've done it for a very long time, or because you've lived with a particular habit for a very long time, is not a reason that it has to take a very long time to change it.